Francis, and we've already got the manly cough on. Here we go. Hi, Francis, and welcome back to my bathroom. As you don't know, it's my new gorgeous faux leopard toilet seat cover. She's so pretty, and I've got my partner in crime, Mr. Randy Orton, on the table, and it actually faces directly my shower, so I like that he, can have a little sneak peek. Also nice knowing I've got a big strong man here protecting me, and yeah, I kind of just finger bash myself looking at this stove. Anyway, so I'm here filming this video today. I am doing my worst grinder. I honestly don't even remember if it was a grinder or Tinder date. I've been blocked by both apps so many times just for being a transgender woman, for heaven's sake. But on Grindr, I guess I was harassing too many old men for money. I have to usually make a new Grindr account every 2 to 3 days before they clock the profile and they're like, yep, this bitch needs to be banned. So they always ban me, but I always find my way back. Story takes back to like 6 months ago. I finally found the video of like when this tragic event unfolded, and the fact that this happened on Halloween, like literally Halloween, like the 31st of October, bitch. I don't know how I forgot about that part. Like, what? Like, Halloween? Like, what sort of Scooby-Doo shit is this? I am now infatuated with this story, and, oh, God, my face says it in the clip. Face of a smacked ass. And I caught up with this guy. I've caught up with him twice. Anyway, so this guy lives, like, literally 50 minutes from me, and I don't fucking drive. I'm not paying for an Uber to go to your house to suck your d***. Like, this doesn't benefit me. It was already 1:30, and I was, like, pissed. Not pissed, but, like, why didn't you message me 2 hours ago? Then I would have considered it. Like, I kind of am ready to go to bed. I mean, I stay up late anyway, but, like, I just wasn't interested in going out. I was on the phone to my girlfriend Kira at the time, and... This is where it gets annoying. This is where I lose my shit replaying this story. So I was on the phone to her and I was like, I cannot be bothered going, like he said. And I was like on the phone to her and I was like, I do not want to be going there. Like, it's 1:30. I don't want to put on makeup. I haven't shaved. I haven't douched. I haven't done anything. Like, I still have a moustache growing as I speak right now. Shaving my face, my body, my urethra, whatever the fuck that is. It was a long night. It was already 2 o'clock at this point. We would order you an Uber now. And I was like, my hair was an afro, not a drop of makeup on it. I was like, okay, we're gonna have to, get ready real quick. He was like, I just ordered you an Uber. Off you go. Off I go. He ordered me the Uber and then sent the screenshot of the page and then was like, I'm gonna go to bed now, but I will leave the front door unlocked for you. And I was like, ugh, really? Like, you can't, like, this doesn't sound promising, but I mean, whatever, free dick and weed. I'm on the phone to my girlfriend here and I was like, oh my God, like, it's 3 minutes away. I couldn't find my house keys. Like, I couldn't find my house keys. I finally found my keys. It's been like 10 minutes. But no Uber car came, so I was like, right. I was continuously going back to the balcony because like I've got a balcony in my room. So I would look over to see to make sure I wouldn't miss the Uber driver. I was still on the phone to Kira, and she was like, Blake, don't be stupid. You just got dolled up. Hardly dolled up. I didn't even have lashes on. After like several minutes of convincing me to go to this cunt's house, I was like, fine. So this is where it gets degrading. I order my own Uber. This is before I was blocked from Uber, by the way, because I'm blocked from every app there is. The shame, the desperado just jumped out the window at this point. I was just like, wow, I can't believe I'm ordering my own Uber to this guy's house. A $75 Uber today, mind you. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. And I was like, whatever, it'll be fun, it'll be good, who cares? And then I was driving, about 35 minutes into the drive, it was chilled or whatever. I was just like on my phone. It's literally like, what time is it? I was driving for about 55 minutes at this point, and I was like, okay, now where the fuck am I? There is nothing around but corporation buildings, and I was like, sir, this isn't the location. Ugh, rheumatism. The Uber driver was like, this is the location you put in the map. And I was like, bitch, this ain't no location. This is not the address I put in. Well, check, because this is the address. And I'm like, no. Look, I showed him my phone. I showed the address that I was in correctly. Oh, my bad. There must have been a fault in the system and there was a glitch. He tried to refresh it. And I was like, I was fuming. I was fucking fuming. So then I refreshed it and he was like, it showed that it was the Uber app's problem and that they up. And he was like, I'm so sorry. And he actually did not say I'm so sorry because I went crazy because he was being very unapologetic. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, well, not my problem. I don't know. What do you want me to do? And I was like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in a fucking corporation building centre next to fucking Haggle and Prima Donna. I don't know where I am. Take me to my dick appointment because I am not getting out on this fucking side of the road here. Like, I'm not paying for this because you've fucked up. You've taken me a different route and now here I am having to spend more money. It's like, well, if there's a problem, if there's an issue, take it up with Uber. And I said, I will be taking it up with Uber. I think has gone wrong tonight. What could possibly go wrong? So then he pulls up and I get out and I was like, okay, here, finally. I wasn't there. I was like, yeah, thanks. Slammed the door, obviously. Where am I? It's 3 a.m. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm an hour away from civilization. I'm an hour away from any source of knowledge. So generally after 20 minutes, I finally find this house. And it's been about an hour and 45 minutes since I last heard from this guy. And all the lights were off in this house. And I was like, oh my God, please have this door open. So I go there. The door was locked.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
So you just already know that I was raging because I called this guy, shit you not, 75 times, left abusive voicemails. This is prior to even seeing him yet, so fucked. That's probably why he locked the door. He was like, fuck this crazy bitch. And I'm knocking on the door, yelling out his name. Let's say his name's Bub. How original. No, let's say his name was Nathaniel. That sounds hot. So I was yelling out, Nathaniel, open the door. Why did you invite me here to not open the door? What are you doing? It's like he's obviously asleep. What the fuck? And then after 2 minutes of me yelling out his name, knocking on the door and the window, a light turns on. And I was like, oh, thank God, he's about to open the door. No, there was nothing. I'm like, hello, what are you doing? Are you gonna let me in? And he was like, fucking with me. You're telling me I showered, shaved, did my makeup, did all this dirty shit. Fuming. I was mega fucking fuming. I was raging. At this point, I was in a nutcase. I was in a different wake of the universe because my blood was boiling that much. I felt like I could have easily made a tomato soup out of fucking my veins. What am I talking about? So I was so then at the end I was like, F off, you dog, you okay, I did not at all. Yeah, then I left, texted him, sent, I'll get the text messages up as well. Most of the messages that we had were saved from Snapchat and obviously I blocked him because I thought he was gonna kill me. But yeah, these were some text messages I found between myself and myself because I was talking to myself because he wasn't even fucking replying. But literally look at the times of when this is all happening. I can't even deal. How is this legal? This man should be locked up. And if you want to think I'm the desperate one, get it checked, because I really wasn't. As you can see from messages in the past with us, he literally used to always try to tune me, and I, would reply here and there at times, kind of blunt-ish, but still kind of sweet. Keep my options open, you know what I mean? This is the video of me like walking around in some random country suburb, just having a stalk. I literally thought I was going to get murdered and chased by someone because it was pitch black. I was in an unfamiliar neighborhood. I was an hour away from my house. And yeah, it was just an absolute shit show. It is currently 3:33 and I'm in fucking Leabrook, which is, I don't know, $1 Uber as well. Not that I care, but it's like, why would I pay to come to you when you want to see me and invited me over? Anyway, I got out of the Uber, couldn't find the house for like 10 minutes. I've been to his house before and it was dark. I was like, where the fuck is this house? I'm in the middle of the main road right now. Because I was messaging him saying, so this is when I was nearly murdered. I'm really happy that I actually wasn't, because I look really bad. And if I was to be found like that, dead, I would have been really pissed. I feel like I'm getting stalked. Oh my God, please be my Uber, please be my Uber. I hope that's my Uber, I'm actually getting scared. So then I was knocking on his door, and then I was knocking on his door and he didn't answer. I've got goosebumps. I'm shit scared right now. I was just like, what the fuck? Okay, hold up, I'm gonna see if it's my Uber. I sent him an abusive message on Snapchat, obviously. I left him a very abusive voicemail, telling him to go get fucked. And I told him that he will never see me again. So then after all that happened, basically the conclusion to the story, I guess, is I sent him all those abusive messages and Snapchat messages, and then I deleted him. And I remember I sent him the abusive message on. I remember I sent him an abusive message on Snapchat, calling him every word under the sun. And then I got scared to see what his reply would be, because I don't want to, see what he replies. Like, what if he calls me like a fucking dirty, fat, ugly tranny or something like that, and then just hurt my feelings? You can't really hurt my feelings. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to see what his reply is. I don't even want to see what he's got to say. I don't even want to see what his excuse is. I don't want none of it, y'all. I just deleted him straight away. And then I was like, whatever, I'm a boss bitch. And then 5 minutes later, I was thinking about it more, and I was like really scared. And I was like, oh my God, he's dropped in at my house before. I don't want him to I don't know. So then I've moved since. Oh my God, it was just absolute mad. I really could not deal with this fuckery, this source of fuckery. This shit doesn't write itself. And because I deleted him off Snapchat, I didn't know what his name was. I just typed in his full name, assuming that's hopefully what his Snap name was. And then it came up and it said his name, and I was like, oh, okay, good. So then I blocked him, and I was like, good. Blocked his text, I blocked his phone number, I blocked him on everything. So I was like, I don't want to have to deal with this. I won't have to see it, I won't have to hear or see him again. So fast forward to 2 days later, a Snapchat notification pops up, and it was a message from him. My heart dropped. I was like, how did he message me? I blocked him. My heart was racing. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna come kill me. And I swiped open the message. He literally wrote, yeah, I don't know what happened. I passed out for 2 days. Okay, was I getting myself involved with a junkie that I was unaware about? Because who's passing out for 2 days, first of all? And anyway, so then I blocked him. I didn't even respond to him because I didn't even want to give him the satisfaction of him. I just was done with it. I was over it at this point. I've got better things to do, like online shopping at Celine and Dolce & Gabbana. I kind of want to unblock him and message me to transfer me back $162, because that's how much my Uber trip was. So yeah, that's why I don't really like catching up with mid-20-year-old men, because they just fuck about. This is why, 50, 60-year-old men, they have your best interest at heart. They want to spoil you. And all you gotta do is just lay there with your feet out, because they want to rub my feet too. If you think about it, I look back now and I'm like, bitch, why did I order my own Uber? At the end of all this, I just blame Kira, really, because if it wasn't for her, I would have definitely never went. So yeah, I blame all my bad experience of that night on her. So fuck you, Kira.